Hello everybody, welcome back to our new FM26 Beta series, Where Eagles Dare. Hello, it's a very warm welcome to episode number 1 of Where Eagles Dare as we manage Crystal Palace for the FM26 Beta Save. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have 2 games for you. First up, we have a game against Chelsea. It's the opening day of the Premier League season. Match day 1 then in the Premier League. I believe we're at Stamford Bridge. I will double check in just a moment. Well, in fact, we'll have a look. And then it prevails. We were originally thinking that we would be playing Nottingham Forest in today's episode, the second Premier League match day. But as it turns out, we're playing Bestikas of Turkey in the UEFA Conference League. And I'm not sure because it doesn't actually tell us which round it is, which is very disconcerting. But we think it is the playoff path, fourth qualifying round. And I think it's possibly the last round before the actual draw for the Conference League. So we need to get past Bestikas in order to qualify for the actual proper Conference League. So that's what we're intending to do today. That's the plan as it stands. Let's go and have a quick look then as where we are. The early games have got underway in the Premier League. We'll be having a look at that in just a moment as well. And one thing just to say at this juncture in time, if you are finding your way around, as I am, to the UI, the new UI in the game, then if you've got problems, if you're not sure about certain things, let me know in the comments below and we'll see if we can work it out. And if I don't know the answer, we'll work it out together. How about that? We might have a separate episode to work out your questions. But as I say, we have one task in hand, and that is to play a couple of games in today's episode. We have had a little bit of a play with the tactics, but we'll come to that in due course. Losing 4-1, of course, in our opening game of the series against Liverpool in the Community Shield. We want to make amends of that today. Yes, we are both away in both of these games, away at Stamford Bridge, and then we are away at the Bestikas Stadium in Turkey, a 2-legged affair. So we'll have the second leg in the next episode, possibly playing Nottingham Forest in between, and come back and bring you the highlights of that game. So Chelsea, our first opponents of the episode. We've done all that we need to do with regards to squads and so on and so forth. As you'll see, I don't think there's certainly no transfer information coming in. We did have Dean Henderson. He was being shamoozed by one of the Saudi clubs, but that's fallen by the wayside now, and he seems to have settled down again into that. We had been looking for goalkeepers as well, but we haven't had to bring anybody in as it is, though we did use the transfers in transfer room in. That was what we used, and we went in there and set that up. That's the first time I've actually had to set that up, and it was quite easy, really. All you got to do is this. Obviously, if you want to set one up, you just literally go in, create a requirement, and it'll ask you which position you want to have a look at, and then when you've done that, chosen your roles, in possession, out of possession, and then what happens is you will just leave it for a few days, and then you will get a response. And these are the responses that we've had back. This was for a goalkeeper, and as you'll see, these are all the teams that have got a goalkeeper that they're potentially touting. So it gives you the options then, the usual recommendation on the right hand side here. The player that we did look at was Lucas Hornicek, who is currently at BRG, whoever BRG is, somewhere in one of the Portugal sides that they haven't got the license for. And yeah, we've actually scouted him, and he would come in if we brought him in. He would come in as our third goalkeeper. We've got absolutely shed loads of goalkeepers. Some we might send out on loan, but he's there for the moment. We've got a little bit to go before the end of the transfer window. So if there's anything else in FM you're not sure about, you'd like to explore or whatever, leave me, as I say, mention down in the comments and we'll have a look at it for you. One other thing just to mention, we don't mess around with the beta save by putting in logos and pictures and all the rest of it, because when you're in beta, if there are any bugs, you don't want to distort those bugs or mess those bugs up. So we don't touch it and mod it until we get past the full fat version, which will be, of course, on the 4th of November. Right. Enough of me talking and talking around. Let's get on with the episode. Let's get into it. Let's have a look at the team that will face Chelsea in our opening day of the Premier League season. Well, I think we've got a bug to report. Trying to set up the team for today's game against Chelsea, and Mark Gahey has gone missing in the centre-back position here. And he's available. He's on the list. If we go down here, Mark Gahey. So what we can do is we put him into the centre-back position, and he's done it. I've tried that over and over again, and nothing happened. And now he's decided he's going to fit in there. Just when I was going to report a bug. I don't know what was going on there. So we've got it fixed. Thank you very much. The team looking like this then against Chelsea for our away game. Just by the way, if you are a Crystal Palace supporter, I'm wearing the kit, the away kit from 24-25. I have ordered the new kit. It hasn't arrived yet. It's in the post somewhere. Henderson is in goal then. It's Mitchell, Gahey, Lacroix, and Munwa. Across the back line, it's Wharton and Lerma as our defensive midfielders, and then it's Sarr, Uche, Pino across the attacking midfield with a Nketiah up front. I'm absolutely certain. Oh no, we didn't. I was going to say, I'm sure I put Mateta in there, but we did put Nketiah in there because we thought we might start Mateta in the Champions League. And of course, there is our formation out of possession. So that is the team that will face Chelsea. The bench looking like this. It's Benitez, Klein, Hughes, Mateta, Convet, Devani, Kamada, Richards and Souza. And here we are at Stamford Bridge. And they're playing a 4-2-3-1 today. Very much the same as us. We're playing in the Goldie colour, third kit, as it were. And we will focus on the Premier League and where everybody is in the tables. Afterwards, we get the cut screen. We're not going to have this every time. We will edit it out. But I think it's worth one go. Right, the hot fix has been put into the game. Chelsea getting us underway. Yao Pedro. Lama. Pino. Nketiah. Out to Sarr. Sarr just cuts inside a little bit. Sarr has been tackled, but he's won the ball back. Worthen. Uche. Lama out to Manus. Manus cuts inside, pulls it back for Uche. Wharton has a go from distance, but it's way over. And the ensuing goal kick. Cucurella is out there. It could have been cut out by whoever that is out there. Chelsea looking for a way through, pushing up a little bit. And we're pressing as high as we can. Oh, Neto goes round his man. Neto's going to pull this back in a minute. He's cut back, but he's bobbling around there. But Mitchell gets rid. And we've survived. Chelsea clearing their lines again. Not quite sure what went before, but doesn't really matter. Cucurella going on a bit of a run. He's gone out wide, but Mitchell cuts it out. But Neto gets the loose ball. Neto, nice touch. Back into the area, and it's blocked on the line. Nketiah, and Manus comes away with it. It goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Cucurella. Hoto. And Chelsea going nicely through the lines here. João Pedro through to Cole Palmer. And a save by Dean Henderson. It's a corner. Dean Henderson stuck his leg out and stopped it. Pedro Neto with the corner. This one swung in. It's headed sort of clear to the edge of the area. Cole Palmer. And another save by Dean Henderson. Aren't we lucky that he didn't leave us? Pedro Neto again. It's headed clear, but only as far as Neto. Neto will get this back into the area, but it's cleared away. And Nketiah. Uche gives it away. And then Nketiah brings down whoever that is there. And we're back in it. Cucurella with a throw in. 20 minutes on the clock. He's round his man. It's Cucurella. He's pulled it back. Whoa! And I think another save by Henderson. He's really kept us in this game today. Enzo Fernandez swung in but headed over the top by, I'm not sure, Hato, I think it was. Well, we've not seen much of this ball. We are playing cautious, which maybe isn't the best thing to do. We might have to go a little bit more positive, at least balanced at some point. They're moving it around. Casidia. Shalabar goes out wide for Neto, and he's a definite outlet. Neto's all in his own. He's going to have a pop, but Henderson gets rid again. Shalabar to Hato. Still waiting for our little change to be made. We've gone a bit more to a balanced. Neto round his man, and he's running Mitchell ragged out there. Fernandez is sort of like, oh, it's pulled back, it's come back off the woodwork. And now the woodwork has saved us. Henderson missing that one. And Nketiah is out there. Support from Lerma. Sanchez picks up the ball. Chelsea threatening every single time. We haven't found, oh dear, Manus bringing him down now. A yellow card is going to come very soon if we're not careful. The referee has been very, how should we put it? He's kept these cards in his pocket. He's been very sort of thoughtful. Half time has arrived and, well, we've had one shot. Nothing on target. They've had 8 shots, 5 on target, 1.83 and 59% of the possession. Maybe we need to do some real tweaks to this formation of ours. It's clearly not doing the business, is it? Yeah. We might need to just have a look at it and see if there's a slightly better formation that fits us a little bit better. But the consolation is at half-time, it's 0-0. And Nketiah gets us underway in this second half. And, well, can we do any better? And we've got an instruction to add there, but we haven't done it. Uche coming in and stepping in. Mitchell through to Uche. Uche finds Pino. Pino over the top into Nketiah, whose goalkeeper saved it. Come back off the woodwork. but didn't factor in that it had come off the goalkeeper. At least I think it came off the goalkeeper. Hato. Garnacho. Cole Palmer, cut out by Wharton. Wharton finds Lerma. Mitchell through the lines to Nketiah. Sarr into the area, but it's blocked. And straight away, we're there on the counter. Cole Palmer comes marauding forward. Holds it up. Goes round his man. Cole Palmer on his own. And it's a save by Henderson again. Uche heads it away. He's headed back in, but Cucurella picks that up. Garnacho, Cole Palmer, Pedro, and the press is good. Pino runs at his man. Oh, and he's been fouled by Cucurella. Pumped forward. Wharton. Seen a bit more of the ball. That's a poor ball, though. Seen a bit more of the ball in this second half, but Garnacho, Cucurella. Okay. And Lerma is fouled. Lerma again. No yellow cards. Fernandez. Is he going to go direct here? No, you're going to pump it in. It's headed across for Hato. Hato puts it away. And, well, to say it's been coming, which it has, Fernandez fires this one in. It's headed back across, and Hato hits it on the half volley past Henderson, who's been so good in that goal. And with 59 minutes on the clock, making a triple change, we have taken off Eddie Nketiah, and we have brought on Mateta. We've also taken off Mitchell and replaced him with Souza. And our final change at this juncture is Sarr is off and has been replaced by Kamada. Manus. Lacroix. Manus along the line. Pino back to Lerma. Wharton, Lerma. Wharton through to Manus. Cross it in. Nobody there. And actually didn't pull it back. Hato to Palmer. Garnacho. Moving it around very, very nicely. Garnacho into the area. Cole Palmer had his back to goal. Casido. He's come back off the corner of the woodwork into the arms of Henderson. A lot of highlights, but there we go. Mateta heads that down to Kamada, who holds the ball up nicely. Souza. Uche to Mateta. Mateta through the lines. Pino! Oh, goalkeeper gets there just ahead of him. Sanchez, what's he going to do with this? Launches it. Gusto is there. Neto comes roaring down that wing again. Cuts inside. Fernandez. Neto. Through, but Souza is there. And it's gone for a corner. Albeit there was a bit of a push there. Neto with this corner. It's headed away by Lacroix. Palmer around his man. Tries to steal it inside the near post, but Henderson having none of it. Fernandez with the corner. Swung in. It's headed away. Fernandez still. Fernandez. And it's cut out by Lerma. Lerma holds the ball up. Uche. Mateta. Wharton back to Souza. Come all the way back. Gahey. Kamada. Souza. Wharton. Souza. Souza is caught in the tackle. And Pedro Neto gets the first yellow card of the afternoon. Gusto. Neto comes forward. But Souza is there to clear it upfield. Only as far as Chalobah. And they come again. This time Neto, lovely ball. Pulled that back. And he's still going. Uche puts it into touch. Out to Garnacho. Palmer. Goes out wide, finds Neto. It was a lovely ball. Neto in space. And Neto's put it away. Created the space for himself. He was unmarked on that far side. And they go 2 up. And it's too late now. We're not coming back from this. We've not had the chances. And Neto, acres of space. Didn't close him down. In fact, got a deflection. We have a corner. Souza with this corner. Pumps it in. It's headed away, though. Only as far as Kamada. Kamada round his man. Pulls it back. It's bobbling around there. And I think that was, I don't think that was Mateta. Who's number 12? Can we tell who number 12 is? Uche pulled the trigger and it was blocked. It's gone for another corner. In fact, it's gone out into the car park. Kamada with a corner from this side. It's going to be an in-swinger. This one to the back post. Headed away. Pino is there, though. Pino tried to get round his man. Lost the ball. And he's pulled down by Neto, who's already got a yellow card. And could this be a red? It is indeed. Pedro Neto has 2 yellow cards. Has been sent off. And they are down to 10. And with 79 minutes on the clock, making one more change, we've taken off Mark Gahey and brought on, in his place, we have brought on Canvot. Sanchez with the free kick out to Gusto. Pedro and Kamada picks the ball up. Kamada, Lacroix. Out to Manus. Manus into the area, but that's easy for Sanchez. Too close to the goalkeeper. He rolls it out. Garnacho. And pressing again. Lacroix. Uche. Pino. Lerma. It's a good shot, and I think it's gone for a corner. Sanchez wasn't sure whether that was creeping in or not. Got rid of it. Kamada. As we try and get a goal back. That one over the top. Manos. Long throw and missed completely. Pedro. Garnacho holds the ball up. Nearly a mistake. Got through to Mateta, but didn't get there. And they go out wide. Cole Palmer. It's gone. Looks like he's gone wide. Bit of a change of position. Chalobah. And Garnacho out here. Inside to Pedro. Yeah, Pedro around his man. Pedro looking for Cole Palmer, but it was cut out by Souza. Kamada inside to Mateta. Mateta goes on a run. Mateta now. Mateta still there. Cross it in the area. And finally, Uche gets a goal. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Lovely ball into the area. Exactly what we ordered. And there's still time to get this back level. Mateta. Perfect run. Cross it in. On a plate for Uche. And Adrabeo has the ball. Hato. Chalobah. 6 minutes of injury time added. We're in the first of those 6. Cole Palmer. He's been robbed. And Wharton is pulled down. Free kick. Can we make something of this free kick? 2nd minute of the 6 added on. Souza. Time is running out. Souza to Kamada. Souza. Kovat. Souza out to Kamada. Kamada flashes that one, but Wharton tired, didn't get there. And they will just want to hang on to this ball and try and wind down a bit of time if they can. Fernandez, Gusto, Hato. We need to win this ball back. Gittins. And he's sort of like gone round his man. Not winning the balls in the pass. And the referee gets a yellow card out for Manus. He kept them in there for a long while. Gittins. And this, I think, could be the last highlight. We need to make this quick. Mateta, Wharton, Lerma, Wharton, Souza, Kamada. Kamada through to Mateta. Mateta's lost the ball. And that is that. Or is it? They've made a number of chases. Souza, Wharton. We need to get this into the area. Kamada. It's Wharton has picked up the loose ball. Lacroix, Manus, Lerma. And that is the last chance. It's gone begging. And we are going to lose our opening day game 2-1. Goals from Hato and Neto. The scorers, Neto getting sent off on 78 minutes, and then it was Uche, the scorer for us on 85. And, well, Henderson really kept us in that game, certainly in the first half. We didn't do too bad in the second half. 10 shots in the end, 2 of which were on target. Should have been better. 20 shots, 10 on target for Chelsea, 2.70 and 58% of the possession. Not good opening day to the season. So we catch up on the results from the weekend. I don't think there's any games before that. Oh, there was one on Friday night. Liverpool beating Bournemouth on the opening day of the season. 2-0. Florian Wirtz and Ducati, an own goal. The scorers at Anfield. And then on the Saturday matches, Villa losing 2-1 to Newcastle. Fulham beating Brighton 3-0. Nottingham Forest drawing 2-2 with Brentford. Spurs 4, Burnley 0 in that one. West Ham beating Sunderland by 1-0. And Wolves a 0-0 draw against Manchester City. Today's results, we already know one of them. A 2-1 win for Chelsea. And Manchester United, Kuna, the scorer on 90 minutes against Arsenal to give them a 1-0 win. And the Monday game still to be played. Leeds will play Everton. Right, we have a game on Thursday, if we can get in the right position here. 4 days down to the game against Bestikas, from the Turkish Super League. It's the first game of the Conference League, and I think it's as I said, the playoff path, 4th qualifying round. Not absolutely certain. And we need to get a result to bring back to Selhurst Park. Can we get it? We'll come back on match day with all the news. So, before we go to match day against Bestikas, let's have a look at the table after the opening day of the season. Well, opening days of the season. Spurs are top, Fulham, Liverpool, Chelsea. It's early days, can't read too much in it. We are 15th. Top of the pile of teams, pretty much top of the pile of the teams that lost. Aston Villa just above us. And, well, Burnley doing the worst, a -4 goal difference. We only had a -1, of course. Right, Bestikas it is then for our Conference League 4th qualifying round playoff phase. That sort of thing, playoff path, I think they call it. We are at the Bestikas Stadium in Turkey, 19 degrees. Very nice. Thank you very much. Let's go now look at the team that will face Bestikas. And this is the team that will face Bestikas in this Conference League playoff path, a fourth qualifying round, and as you see, we have changed the formations very slightly. Wharton and Lima, who were down defensive midfield, have moved forward a little bit. Want to push a bit more attacking. That's in possession, and then out of possession, they drop back a little bit. Uche moves up alongside Mateta so that we're pressing hard, and that's how we are going to play. So these two drop back. This one goes forward. And actually out of possession, Lerma can also drop into the back line as well. So we'll see how this works against Bestikas. We're on a cautious mentality. I'm going to go balanced to start off with. The team then is Henderson continues in goal. It's Mitchell. Not many changes. Mitchell, Gahey, Lacroix, Manus. Our back line, it's Wharton and Lerma in midfield. It's Sarr, Uche and Pino are attacking midfield. Mateta leads the attack up front. And then on the bench today, we have 12 to pick from. It's Benitez, Klein, Hughes, Naketa, Canvot, Devani, Kamada, Richards, Souza, Esse, Agbion, can't pronounce that, and Dashi. And of course, it's Mateta leading the attack in place of Naketa. And here we are. We have the Bestikas lineup 4-2-3-1. We're playing a 4-2-3-1 with a bit more pushed forward players. Conference League screens. And we get the cut screen. The referee comes out. We're playing in our first kit today. You might see me do a quick swap in a minute of shirts, maybe. Bestikas playing in white with black shorts. Bestikas getting us underway. Rafa on the ball. This ball forward, out wide to Toure. Oh, and Henderson getting hands to it early doors. And we've got no clock at the top here, or score or anything. I'm not sure what's gone on. The crew to Pino. We'll see how this formation is now working. That's a nice through ball to Manus. Manus needs to get the ball in the air. He's been pulled down by Toure. And the referee comes across. Just calm down. And Silva clearing out. Trying to cut through, but Lerma was there. Mitchell, Lerma again. Mitchell out to Sarr. Sarr finds Wharton. Wharton through to Uche. Uche pulls a save from the goalkeeper. And we are going to see the corner. Pino with the corner. This one to the near post, but it's cleared pretty easily. Wharton back to Pino. Pino is offside. Silva comes forward again. Bullet. And try to win that ball off him, but it's swung in. It's headed clear by Lacroix. Or Lacroix, as I've been calling him. Oh, good save. Got down well. Dean Henderson. That ball through the crowd, and it was well saved. Jurdasek to the near post. It's headed away, though. And Mateta doing defensive work for a change. Oof. And Henderson being called in as he was in the Chelsea game. Lacroix, Manus, Pino, Lerma, Uche. Tried to thread that through to Mateta, but it was defended well. Bestikas not a push. Oh, dear. And Rafa is the scorer. And we're a goal behind. Cuckoo. And it was Tammy Abraham just through between the two defenders. Rafa running onto it. and just guided it past Henderson. Uche gets us back underway immediately. Mitchell, Lerma to Uche. Uche through, finds Mateta. Uche into the area. So shot was blocked. Sarr, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Gunnock out wide to Jurdasek. Rafa, man who's done the damage so far. Toure. Rafa again. Whoa. And they've scored a second. Toure this time. Henderson not getting there. And, well, we could be going out of the Conference League before we start playing in the Conference League, if that makes sense. Toure just generated the space and we're not able to. Why are we not able to do this? Dean Henderson, Mitchell, Sarr, Uche, Wharton. Wharton comes forward. Wharton finds Sarr. Sarr pulls it back and Lerma gets his first goal of the season and we've got one back. It's 2-1. And finally things are working. Sarr getting into a position, pulled it back. Lerma was there and in off the crossbar. 2-1. That goal coming from Lerma on 19 minutes. Indeedy. Cuckoo. Oh, give it away to Wharton. Pino, can we punish them? Pino goes out wide to Sarr. Sarr back to Mitchell. Wharton. Goalkeeper had to make that save. It was going in. And it's out wide. Bullet. Rafa. And, it's pulled down. Nothing given, though. Wharton. Sarr. Mitchell. Lerma. Wharton. Uche. Wharton. Through to Mateta. Oh, he missed it. Pino missed the shot. He got himself into a position and all he had to do was guide it in the back of the net and missed. And ball given away to Uche. Pulled it back. Wharton. And it took a deflection. That could well have been going in. But it will be a corner. Wharton with this corner. This one swung in. It's headed away. Uche's there. Pulls it back. And I think it was Sarr who puts it over the top. Hoping the clock will sort itself out at half-time. Lerma, Uche, we need to report it as a bug, though. Oh! And he was caught in the tackle there. Oh, I'd love to be able to click on these players and know who it is. Tammy Abraham. It's gone out wide to Toure. Rafa Toure again. Pulls it back. Tackle goes in. And Henderson pops that over the top. Jurdasek headed away by Wharton. It's going to go for a throw. And it is half-time. And half-time score. Bestikas 2, Crystal Palace 1. Goals from Rafa on 12 minutes. 3 minutes later, Toure making it 2-0. But we did get one back on 19 minutes. And as I think we'll see from this, they've had most of the game. I think that's us. We haven't really dug in. We've had 10 shots, 4 on target though. 1.36 and 40% of the possession. I'm happy with that. They've had 14 shots, 6 on target, 1.16 and 60% of the possession. I guess if we actually go home, just being a goal down, I'd like to hope that our chances are better at Selhurst Park. Fingers crossed. Well, I'm not confident that we get the clock back, and we haven't. And we've got the game underway for the second half. Mateta getting us underway. Manus to Pino. Be good to get a goal early in this second half. Manus with a throw-in on that far side. Wharton. Manus round his man. Manus cross this in. And still defended well. Mitchell. Sa, but it was a tame shot. Well, the one thing we have got to do is we've got to guesstimate when we make changes, because we've got no idea whatsoever of the time on the clock. Manus ran his man, needed to get that cross away. Oh, and he's been pulled down. And a free kick on that far side. Can we profit from this? Wharton chips it deep back. Oh, Mateta got there. Beat the defence for a change, but headed it straight at the post. Bestikas are making substitutions, which suggests we are in sort of substitution territory. We'll have a look after this highlight. Rafa goes out wide to Toure. I want it to stay at 2-1. And Manus pulling down his man. And with whatever time on the clock, we have made two changes. Pino has come off. He's a 6.17. He's not really had a good day out there. He is tiring as well. We've replaced him with Dolce Kamada. And the other change that we made is Uche has come off. He's not done too badly out there. We've replaced him with Eddie Nketiah. And on the ball, Mark Gahey, Lerma. Changes have been made. Kamada, Lerma comes forward. He's got Manus out there. Manus cuts inside. Lerma crosses this in. Mateta, it's on target, but Gunnock gets across to it. Oh dear. The only thing I will say is we have actually given it a go. Djalo. Back to Gunnock. And Top Coop. There's definitely some new players on here. Cuckoo. Yilmaz. Cuckoo. Rafa is still on. And Mateta wins that ball. Didn't have enough pace to get away, though. Nice ball out to Sarr. Sarr pushes that forward to Nketiah. Nketiah crosses this deep. It's headed away. And Toure is on a counter with Abraham. And coming back to try and stop it. And Abraham blocked off. Bullet to Abraham. And a shot. Good turn and shot, but it's gone for a corner. Well, those changes we made on 60 minutes, apparently. So that gives you some idea of the clock. Rafa on the ball. Oh, he's got round us. And he's been brought down. And the question is it in the penalty area? That's not good. I've not seen one not given yet. It is a penalty. Oh dear. And I bet it's Rafa over the ball, wasn't it? Oh, no, it's not. He sent the wrong way. I don't know. It was Cuckoo, I think. And 3-1. Cuckoo. Past Henderson. Gunnock. with the goal kick. Swung out to Yilmaz. Self-destructed this one. And that's gone out wide. Cerny. Oh, dearie me. And I think we could be too far away now. 4-1. 3 goals is a big hole to climb. And with whatever amount of time on the clock, we made the next batch of changes. In fact, I can probably tell you, 72nd minute, the changes that we've made this time. SA has come on for Sa. And the other change that we made is Lerma has come off. He's been replaced by Divani. Let's ball forward. Mateta out to SA. SA on this wing now. SA. Oh, showed too much of the ball. And it's tidied up. Divani. Kamada. Kamada comes forward. Kamada. Wharton. SA. Had a shot but didn't curl it. Henderson with the goal kick. Swings it out to Mitchell. Mitchell along the line to SA. Nketiah. Mateta. Mateta has Kamada there in support. Through ball to Nketiah. And for our final change on whatever time it is, I can probably tell you actually, because the one thing this does do, on the 83rd minute, Will Hughes has come on for Wharton. Abraham, Rafa. We don't want them to score another. As it is, we got 3 goals to claim back. It's a bit of a tall order. Bullet. That's a through ball to Cerny, who got the shot away, but it was blocked. Nketiah, but it's out. And Nketiah had scored 2 that he's fired away that's missed the target. We could be pretty much there. We must have some added time now because we've got this green box here, which would normally have how many minutes are added on, and we haven't got it. So let's head it away. Mitchell, SA. Oh, Mateta had to come back for that. Nketiah keeps it at his feet. Divani, it's all a bit close. Kamada, shot, but it's gone wide. Toure, we just don't want to concede anymore. In fact, let's... Oh, no, don't want to do that. Let's go balanced just for the last however many minutes, if we can hang on to this ball. Cut out by Hughes. Who's come on, of course. Manus. Kamada. Kamada gets the ball through. Nketiah. Divani. Mateta. Oh, he's pulled down from behind. And a red card. They're down to 10. Hughes. And to get one back now would be rather splendid. Makes it only 2 to worry about. But couldn't get round his man. And the ball cleared. It's all over. It's a 4-1 loss. We have work to do, boys and girls. Rafa doing all sorts of nasty things to us. He scored on 12 minutes. He provided on 15. And he was there again on 70 minutes for Cerny to score the 4th goal. 4-1. 22 shots, 8 on target, 2.39, 59% of the possession. We've had 19 shots, 7 on target, 2.48 on the XG and 41% of the possession. I suggest it's all down to the fact that we're not putting our chances away. Well, we're not too worried about the other score lines in this because we're only in the knockout stages, so we won't ponder on that one too much. We've got work to do, and Yeah, it's not going to come any easier, is it? Right, what we need to do is decide on what we're coming back. We're going to play Nottingham Forest offline. We're going to come back for the Conference League game against Bestikas, the home leg. Let's hope we can win that one. And then we are away at Villa Park to Aston Villa for our second game of the episode. Next time out, and then we'll see where that leaves us. We'll possibly then come back for the Merseyside double, Liverpool at home, and then Everton away. And Liverpool is going to be a toughie because we've already lost to them this season. And yeah, we're not doing too clever, are we? Let's have a look. 4-1, 2-1 and 4-1. It's not good, is it, really? Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. Not that you can really say too much about enjoying it, but I hope you did enjoy it. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button. That keeps you up to date with all future episodes of Where Eagles Dare as they are released. And we will get it right. We'll just need a little bit more tweaking to do. We're getting there on the right thing. I think we've got creating the chances, just not putting them away. Best way of keeping up to date with what's happening on the channel is to follow me on X at JustOffside2, and new episodes of Where Eagles Dare released every Monday and Thursday at 4:15 p.m. Apologies about this one getting out late on Tuesday. We did have a few problems over the weekend, but we should be back on tilt on Thursday. I will record Thursday's episode Wednesday, so we've got plenty of time to get it out on Thursday, and then we should be back to our Monday to Thursday cycle. And of course, the full fat version coming out very, very soon, but we will continue with this beta save for now, and then see where it goes. I will report the bug of the clock not working in the Conference League games. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. We'll see you again on the next one. Thank you for watching. Until then, it's goodbye.